This week, we'll hit some golf balls into a stadium as a preview to a new experience.
And then we'll head to Tampa to see some dinosaurs live.
Plus the latest theme park news and more coming at you from the attraction studio at Fun Spot right now.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Elisa.
So, okay, McDonald's. They're in Shamrock season right now. Those Shamrock shakes. They have a new thing this year, the chocolate Shamrock shake, and it's layered. It's got chocolate or on the bottom, Shamrock on top. Sometimes it's switched around, but it's a layered shake, so it's kind of hard to drink the shake and get both flavors at the same time. But McDonald's came out with this. It's called the Straw. This is a limited edition. I won this through the Central Florida McDonald's Twitter. Thank you guys again for that and for doing the giveaway. And what it is you drink the shake through there, and it's supposed to give you the equal amount of both chocolate and Shamrock shake.
Wow.
And I tried it out, and it surprisingly worked.
That is some fancy packaging for a straw.
It is very fancy packaging. And then here's the straw right here, if I can get it out.
So it goes in like this.
Exactly.
And then it goes through.
Exactly.
Is it hard? It's hard. Is it easy to get everything up the straw?
At first, yes, it is. It's easy. And it feels just like a regular straw. But once it gets below that these first two holes right here, then it gets a little harder because you're sucking in a lot more air, and it gets a little harder toward the bottom. But other than that, like it's a neat little novelty, and it's kind of really meant for collectors and stuff like that. But and it's an acronym too. The straw means suction tube for reverse axial withdrawal. Wow. Did you know that's what straw meant?
Now I do.
Now you do. So pop quiz next week. We're going to...
The more you know.
Exactly. Well, I see we're dressed in long sleeves here. It's the winter's making one last push.
It's coming right back around for us. It's like 50 degrees. We don't know what to do here in Florida.
First off, let me just say, I feel for all of y'all up north who are stuck in the snow. I hope y'all are staying safe up there and keeping warm, watching our show. And you know, just... Yeah,
I hope you guys are staying safe, and I hope that the weather turns much warmer because next week I have family from up north that needs to come down here for my wedding.
That's right. Hey, weather, you need to melt quickly.
Yeah.
People have flights to catch.
Elsa, come on, get it together.
Yeah, Elsa, come on. Thaw that frozen heart of yours. All right, let's get to some news in the queue after this.
This week's show is brought to you by MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of discount theme park and attractions tickets. Go to undercovertourist.com.
The new Miss Adventure Falls water ride is now open at Disney's Typhoon Lagoon.
Miss Adventure Falls is a new family-friendly water ride which tells the story of Captain Mary Oceaneer, a treasure-hunting heroine who got stranded with her pet parrot at Typhoon Lagoon years ago by a rogue storm.
Up to 4 guests at a time are transported in their treasure rafts to the top of the slide, passing by Mary's wrecked ship where her parrot is talking alongside their treasures.
From there, you'll go through twists, turns, and dips past deep-sea artifacts Captain Oceaneer collected on her treasure hunts around the world.
The ride storyline is part of the ongoing SEA, Society of Explorers and Adventurers theme park storyline, which ties together an array of different attractions around the world into one universe.
With a ride time of 2 minutes, Miss Adventure Falls is the longest attraction at Typhoon Lagoon. It's also the first Disney water park attraction to feature an audio animatronic, which is really cool. It's so neat that they're kind of expanding audio animatronics outside of the theme parks now.
I like that, and the fact that hearing 2 minutes for a water ride is really a long time.
And that includes the fact that you're going up the
slide.
up the lift. They call the conveyor belt, which is actually also the first water park in Florida to offer a conveyor belt for guests to go up on the water slides. So, and I've heard a lot of people say, the animatronic looks great, flows very fluently, and then people are like, oh, it's not very thrilling. But that's the think that's on purpose because they call it's a family-friendly raft ride, so it can't be too throwaway.
It's more about the theming and the storyline of it, and I love that it's a beautiful heroine, you know, so that's pretty cool.
And the fact that we're finally getting some cool sea references here in Florida that they've had, you know, all throughout, you know, especially over in Tokyo Disney, they have a lot of sea references there, and the Adventures Club used to have it here, so it's cool to see that kind of coming back here, and I love that kind of mythology.
Yeah, definitely.
So look for some more. Now get ready to sail the high seas with the heroes of Star Wars and Marvel Comics when Disney Cruise Line introduces new experiences on the Disney Fantasy in May.
In Disney's Oceaneer Club, the new Star Wars command post will take kids on a journey where they will train and help with missions against the First Order, interact with holographic models, and learn to channel the Force.
In the all-new Marvel Superhero Academy, kids will learn the heroic values of enlightenment, worthiness, and loyalty. They can also learn the ways of the mystic arts with Doctor Strange, who is making his first ever appearance on board a Disney ship.
Up on the pool deck, families can enjoy the new Sweet on You ice cream shop themed after Mickey Mouse cartoons.
And finally, Disney Cruise Line will welcome the luxury jewelry brand Tiffany & Company with an exclusive store where guests can shop for jewelry and accessories featuring Tiffany diamonds.
Take my money, Disney Cruise Line. Goodness gracious.
That is dangerous. To have a Tiffany & Company shop on the cruise line where you're on that cruise line for up to like a week, almost maybe sometimes 2 weeks.
Dangerous or genius?
Dangerous for the husbands, genius for the wives.
Yeah.
And the Doctor Strange finally being on the cruise line, that's awesome.
Yeah, I wish I could be a child, and I'll just like shrink and pretend to be small to go in the Oceaneers Club. I want to learn how to channel the Force. So cool.
Right? The mystic arts with that ring and the spinning around. Yeah. Oh, I love that movie so much.
Now imagine being actually thrown around when King Kong strikes down a helicopter, or your seat shifting left and right as a Fast and Furious car speeds down a highway.
We're not talking about the latest Universal theme park rides. We're talking about the new 4DX theater at the Regal Pointe Orlando movie theater.
The new theater is equipped with all the essential 4D movie effects, including water, wind, bubbles, fog, scents, and more.
As expected, the experience costs more than seeing the same movie in a different theater. Tickets are $19 and $21 each.
4DX can only be found in a few Regal theaters in the United States. Cobb theaters have a similar technology called D-Box in a few theaters in Florida and elsewhere.
I want to do this so bad. I love this idea.
I feel like, I don't know, I think it would, after seeing like a 2-hour movie,
you think you get old or something?
I think I would get tired of it. I'd be like, okay.
Well, I mean, as long as it's not
cool,
like
though.
doing it nonstop, unless you have breaks, which it seems like from what I read, our review on our blog, it seems like there are breaks.
That's true. It's just like a very long attraction, as if you're going on Shrek 4D for 2 hours.
Hopefully it's not Shrek, 'cause Shrek is uncomfortable as all get out. I hate those seats so much, so hopefully it's a little better than that. But sorry, Universal, just gotta be honest. But yeah, I know that at least right now, Kong is doing it at the Point Orlando, although I think it's getting ready to change to Beauty and the Beast. I think they're going to be doing the theater next, so that'll be
it's
interesting.
definitely worth trying, and it's pretty cool to have an even more all-inclusive, theater-going experience.
Now, I haven't seen Kong yet, so I don't know if there are any snow scenes or not, but I've heard that some theaters that have this technology, if it snows in the movie, they'll have snow in the theater too, so that's kind of a cool little...
There's no snowing in Kong.
Okay, well...
Spoiler alert.
I'm
That's it.
All right,
They're on an island and it's hot. There's no snow.
Hopefully it's not a school island, but anyway. Don't spoil that for me. No. Knott's Berry Farm will come to life in virtual reality when VR Showdown in Ghost Town premieres at the California Park next month.
The new VR attraction will invite guests to embark on a time travel adventure, which will transport them to futuristic versions of Knott's western town of Calico. Players will be met by robotic creations and embark on a mission with other groups of players to defend the town.
Armed with wireless virtual reality headsets and blasters, multiple players will compete against one another for the highest score while striving toward shared team goals.
This experience is the first permanent installation of free-roaming multiplayer VR in a U.S. theme park. It will make its debut in April with an introductory price of $6 in addition to park admission.
Sounds very interesting. I've done the free roam VR that is at main event at Point Orlando, and it blew me away, like how awesome it is. So I love that they're starting to kind of incorporate this into the theme parks too.
It is pretty cool. VR just, we keep seeing it in more and more places. So to be able to also be competitive with it is neat too.
and making sure you don't run into anyone too. That's always a must not to do. I will say the VR, the free roam, it can get kind of intimidating because I remember when we did the one at Main Events, I was going up to the second level. And the guy was like, you don't have to take the elevator back down. If you want to go back to the ground, you can just step off and you'll be put back on the ground. But even though knowing I can just step over and I'll be fine, I'm like, I could not make that step because I felt like I was up high. It's scary, but it's so cool. It's just, everyone's got to do this.
That is really neat.
Hello, folks. How about a hidden Mickey of the week? In Epcot in the Germany Pavilion, go to the miniature train exhibit. Now, whenever you're at this exhibit, check the dirt, the grass, the bushes, and the decorations for hidden Mickey images that come and go during the year. The landscapers often shape one or more of the tiny bushes into classic hidden Mickeys. I was just there a few weeks ago and there is one, so it's fun to look for them. Have a good time.
Fun Spot America wants to thank you for 19 huge years. Celebrating people, creating fun, and making memories is our promise to you. And in 2017, we're proud to announce the Mind Blower. It's a wooden roller coaster that goes upside down. That's right, a wooden roller coaster going upside down. It's a one-of-a-kind in America. So bring your friends, bring your family, heck, bring your in-laws, because you're gonna have your best day ever.
Tell me, Elisa, where in Central Florida do you think of when I say dinosaurs?
Well, let's see here. There's Dinoland at Disney's Animal Kingdom, Jurassic Park at Islands of Adventure, and then there's Dinosaur World near Tampa. I can't really think of anything else at the top of my head. Why?
Well, you were headed in the right direction when you said Tampa. There's a new festival at Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo called Dinos Alive. And I went recently to see some live dinosaurs.
Very interesting. And I assume you brought some video to show us?
Of course I did. Clever girl. We are here in Tampa at the Lowry Park Zoo for the limited Dinos Alive exhibit. We're going to go inside, get up close and personal look at a few dinosaurs. I'm excited. Let's go. Tell me about Dinos Alive. It's here at Lowry Park for a limited time.
Correct. We're here at Dinos Alive at Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo. This really exciting and unique exhibit for the dinosaurs. They're back after 65 million years, and they roar and they move and they interact with our guests, and it's really awesome for these guests to have that really close experience with them.
I'm looking behind us here, and this is really, really cool. Now, what would you say for guests that are visiting who have maybe never seen dinosaurs up close? What do you think they should not miss?
Ooh. Probably our grand finale, that T-Rex, he's quite impressive. But also we do have the activity yard where you can, see real life fossils. In our paleontologist tent, we have a fossil dig where you can go and dig through fossils, be your own paleontologist. We do have a gift shop, the Outpost.
Oh, man. It's so cool how close you can really get to these dinosaurs here, and they are very, very lifelike with their movements. Of course, we all know in Jurassic Park, the raptors, very menacing looking. Raptors, how they really look though, I think they're cute. Look at those feathers. This is the Utah raptor. I believe it hails from Arkansas. Welcome to Lowry Park. The Dilophosaurus. A lot bigger than I'm. Well, that is fun. I might want to get myself checked out. All right, well, girls, it's okay. It's okay. I said, stop moving. I said, stop moving. I see you looking at my hand. No, none of that. Here we go. Further into the exhibit here. Come on in. Oh, now we're starting to get to the big guys. This guy over here. This is it's a name that I'm not even going to try to pronounce right now, but this is someone I do not want to see chasing behind me. All right, so fans of dinosaur at Animal Kingdom will recognize this big guy right here. Carnotaurus, guy that chases after us. All right.
Seems like a good place they need to rest. A lot of really cool dinosaurs to see in this exhibit. Luckily, I haven't seen anything that's really humongous or frightening, so I think we're good to go. Hi! That would be a Tyrannosaurus Rex, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Okay, I'm moving. Well, that was your look inside the Dinos Alive exhibit here at Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo. It's now running through August of 2017, so be sure to come on out, see these dinos up close and personal. I think I just hatched a rare Banksiosaurus here. Roar! I'm just a baby. I don't have a deep roar yet. Roar!
Need help planning your next vacation? Then check out MEI Travel. Our experts can help make vacation magic that is just right for you, your family, and your budget. Whether it's Walt Disney World, Universal Orlando, a cruise, or other destinations, a free quote is waiting for you at meitravel.com.
Skip the lines with undercover tourists, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
Before Topgolf Orlando opens this fall near the Orange County Convention Center and right before the Arnold Palmer Invitational here in Orlando, golfers and non-golfers alike were able to enjoy food, drinks, and music while crushing golf balls from the stands of Camping World Stadium into giant targets on the field.
That sounds like fun to me.
Me too. We sent Jessie to bring back some coverage. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, Jessie here. We are out at Camping World Stadium for the Topgolf Crush temporary event before the permanent location opens up in Orlando. So let's go see what it's all about.
Topgolf Crush is where we bring the Topgolf experience with our food, music, and golf activity to iconic stadiums all over the country, including this one behind us at the Camping World Stadium in Orlando.
So each team gets their own golf bay. So you can come back here, sit, get some water, get some beer, just saying. And when you're ready, you step on up to the green, tee it off, and it's like a game. So you want to hit it at the different targets, and each target is worth different points. So what's really cool is the cameras track your exact path and will tell you exactly where you hit it and how many points you get. So if you end up hitting one of these out into that blue circle out there, dead in center, you'll get a fog effect. That's not happening tonight though, not by me. Try for the blue and get the smoke effects. See how it goes. So you are creating a permanent location in Orlando. Tell us a little bit about that. Is it going to be similar to this? How's it going to go?
Yeah, it's right on Convention Way and Universal, so it's right close to the Convention Center, Orange County Convention Center. It's going to be a slightly different experience in that it's obviously a permanent venue. It's got 3 stories, 65,000 square feet, 102 hitting bays versus the 23 that we have set up here, and 10 targets. And obviously, you know, the core experience in terms of the game that you're going to be playing through the golf activity and the music and the food, it's all going to be there, but you know, slightly different scale. Obviously the permanent location's different.
Topgolf will be opening up its location in Orlando this coming fall near the Convention Center. They also have locations in Tampa and all around the country. Check out topgolf.com to see where a location is near you.
So you may not like what I'm going to tell you for this week's travel tip. I know when you're traveling, you're usually on vacation, you want to sleep in, but this week's travel tip is to get up early. Sorry, but the early bird really does get the worm. Not only will you be able to witness great sunrises, but if you're up early, you'll be able to experience the theme parks and attractions with smaller crowds and short lines. The theme parks have been adding more and more breakfast options, so you don't have to eat at your resort or go through a drive-thru on your way to have fun. We suggest you arrive at the theme park at least a half hour before it's scheduled to open. Many times they'll open early or at least open a portion of the park where you'll be able to relax with some coffee and breakfast. Do a bit of research and plan out your early morning for the best results.
Have you downloaded our free Attractions Magazine app? It features news articles, as well as every issue of our magazine available right in the app. Plus, catch up on all episodes of the show, and even view all of our online videos in one place. Download the app for free in the App Store today.
All right, so I want to give a shout out to Jackson and Liam. I recently ran into your dad, Jessie, at an event, and he told me you watched the show, so thank you so much for watching, and hello.
We also want to give a birthday shout out to Lauren Schaefer.
We hope you have the happiest of happy birthdays.
All right, so we have a special prize to give away, and it is inside this box from Adventures by Disney. Let's go ahead and see what's inside.
All right. So also, we have some press releases based on of new itineraries that Adventures by Disney has announced for their European river cruise vacations for 2018.
I see chocolate. Yes.
Chocolate, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now we got an awesome little, what would you call this? A little folder?
Like a little carrying notebook
case. It has a strap that'll come with it that you can hang around your shoulder. And then there's also a notebook inside with a little corkboard cover there. You'll need to provide your own pen. Unfortunately,
it's a nice case though.
Yeah, it's a very nice case. It's magnetic, and so
awesome.
Really cool box too. And we get all of this. So if you want to own this special media box from Adventures by Disney, go over to attractionsmagazine.com/theshow and click on this episode for March 16th, 2017, and scroll down to the entry form.
These boxes were only sent to members of the media, and your only way to get one is by entering through our website. So good luck.
Mm-hmm.
And now we want to thank MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for cruises, Disney, Universal, and all your other vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
And thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
And thanks to Fun Spot America, Central Florida's only family-owned theme park. They provide safe, clean fun in Orlando and Kissimmee. Visit fun-spot.com for tickets.
Visit attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week. And find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, and Instagram.
Here's a look at the cover of our latest issue featuring the new Jimmy Fallon ride. You'll also find stories on where to find the best pizza at Disney World, Legoland's Ninjago ride, virtual reality and theme parks, hidden history at the Disney resorts, and more.
Buy your issue today through our website, in our app, or on the Nook or Kindle. All right, so St. Patrick's Day is coming up this weekend. Do you ever do anything fun for St. Patrick's Day?
Not really. I'm not a big St. Patrick's Day, but you can wear this shirt.
Oh, that's right. I kind of inadvertently wore this. So Disney Springs, the Raglan Road over there, always does the Mighty St. Patrick's Festival, and that's starting today and going through Sunday. If you go to this week's episode of Vacation Kingdom, Mike and Frocka went there to preview some of the food and drink offerings that they have during the festival. Also, our blog has a list of some of the fun St. Patrick's activities you can do around Disney Springs. So check that out.
Speaking of some new episodes, we still have our vlogs going on.
Yes.
We just premiered a new one, Roy Meets World. You can watch it on Tuesdays.
By the way, I love that name, Roy Meets World.
It's so clever, yes, and he's very funny. So definitely a good show. We still have As Dreamers Do, and you can catch our early night live shows on Thursdays.
Thursday tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Brittany and Vincent, they will be over at Universal Orlando tonight, so be sure to check that out, and you also check out the past episodes as well.
Lots of things to watch.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, visit your local attractions, try something new, stay safe, but most of all, have fun.
Disney Cruise Line will welcome the luxury jewelry brand.
So the cameras track how far you hit it. So keep your eyes open over. Jesus. So keep your eyes open. Why can't I talk tonight? I don't know. They also have locations over in Tampa and numerous other ones